How can we create log filter for logging purpose? In previous videos I have explained that filters namespace contains interfaces and classes which we can use to create custom filters. Based on this requirement, I can say that we can create this log filter by using action filter type. Action filter adds extra logic before action method execute, or it adds extra logic after action method executes. In previous videos I have also explained that we can create action filter with the help of interface or with the help of class available in filters namespace. In this video I will show you how we can use class or how we can use interface to create this custom log filter of action type for logging purpose. So if you see in this part, I have created a log attribute class, and if you see that to create this class I'm using action filter attribute class. This action filter attribute class contains two methods. First, on action executing, and second, on action executed. Both method we can override in this new log attribute custom filter class, and we can add logic in those two methods which we want to execute before action execution or after execution. So if you see that here I'm just overriding first on action executing method, and I'm adding logic or code in this method which I want to execute before action method execution. And if you see that I'm just using trace.writeLine to add entry into trace with action name and date and time. Similarly, we can override on action executed, and we can add code here, the code which we want to execute after action method execution. And if we see that again, I'm just adding an entry into trace with action name and date time now, to just add an entry when that action method execution was done. So this is a way we can use class to create this log attribute, which is basically a filter of action type. Now if you want to use interface, same like this one, if you see that I have created a log attribute class, and that class I'm inheriting from attribute class, and if you see that I'm implementing iAction filter interface. This iAction filter interface contains execute action filter async method declaration, which we can implement in this log attribute class to achieve this goal. So if you see that I'm implementing that method, and this method contains the code which will be executed before method execution, also the code which will be executed after action method execution. So this is a way we can use interface to create log attribute. Now we have created that log attribute or log filter for logging purpose. Now we can use that log filter in controller at controller level or at action level to achieve this goal. So if you see that here is order controller, and if you see that I'm using just that attribute at controller level like this one. If you want to use for any reason this filter or any filter at action level, you can just write like that on top of the action. I hope you got the answer.